Have you ever wondered how a simple dream could transform your life entirely? Do you believe that limited resources could stand in the way of achieving your dreams? Have you ever imagined being part of the global fashion industry, driven by creativity and sustainability? If your answer is yes, sir, even if you're just looking for some inspiration, this story is for you. Welcome to the journey of Riley Quinn, a teenage girl from Toronto who defied all odds to chase her dream in the world of fashion. This isn't just a story about designing shoes. It's a roadmap for every young person seeking success in any field. Picture this: a 17-year-old girl with limited resources but an unlimited passion for fashion. What would she do? She starts creating unique shoes using recycled materials, smartphone apps, and boundless creativity. But this is no ordinary success story. This is a tale about how you can leverage technology to revolutionize an entire industry, how sustainability can be more than just a trend, it's the future of fashion, how social media can be a powerful tool to build your own brand, how failure can be just another step on the path to success. Join us on this inspiring journey as you witness how Riley turned her dream into reality, how you too can carve your own path to success. This story isn't just about fashion, it's about passion, determination, and innovation. If you're searching for inspiration or want to know how to become a part of a movement for change in any field, don't miss this story from start to finish. Get ready to be inspired and see how creativity and sustainability can be the keys to your success. Let's start this journey together. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated and become part of a community dedicated to change and inspiration. Warm regards, Mr. Orca. The dream begins with an old shoe. In Toronto, where the harsh winter and cold winds blow relentlessly, Riley Quinn, a 17-year-old teenager, stood before her small wardrobe in her modest apartment. She stared at her old Air Jordan retro sneakers, the ones she loved dearly. These shoes were more than just a pair of sneakers to her. They symbolized her passion for fashion and her love for sneaker culture that had taken the world by storm. Riley had been a fashion enthusiast since she was young. She followed everything new in the world of fashion and always made sure to stay updated on the latest trends. She followed fashion influencers on Instagram, such as at Lola Threads and at Aiden Voss, who showcased the latest shoe designs, from Yeezy to Nike Dunks, and even smart shoes that change colors throughout. But Riley had a major problem. How could she be part of this world when she could barely afford to buy a new pair? She lived with her mother in a small apartment and relied on her job at a local cafe to cover her personal expenses. She knew that keeping up with the latest fashion trends required a big budget, which was out of her reach. How can I be part of this world when I can barely afford a new pair? Riley thought as she gazed at her old shoes. She knew that these shoes were all she could hope for, but they also served as a stark reminder of how limited her options were. As Riley pondered over her shoes, her phone buzzed with constant notifications from Instagram and TikTok. She followed fashion icons and artists who shared their amazing design. She felt inspired, but also frustrated. How can I be like them? She wondered. That night, as she scrolled through Pinterest looking for ideas to decorate her room, her eyes landed on a board dedicated to sneaker design. The images displayed innovative ways to customize shoes, using acrylic paints, recycled fabrics, and even 3D printing. Why don't I try making something of my own? She thought aloud. The idea seemed crazy at first, but she started imagining how she could turn her old sneakers into a unique work of art. Riley began searching for DIY sneakers videos on YouTube and TikTok. She discovered that all she needed was a bit of courage and some simple tools: paint, an old piece of leather, and a needle and thread. She started transforming her old sneakers into a piece of art. If I can do this, maybe I can do more, Riley thought. She began using recycled materials, like old fabrics and used leathers, to make her sneakers not only unique, but also sustainable. Fashion isn't just about looks, it's about impact, Riley told herself. She began posting photos of her progress on Instagram, using hashtags like DIY fashion, sustainable sneakers, eco-chic. She was amazed at how quickly her photos spread, gaining her new followers interested in art and creativity. If I can do this, maybe I can do more, Riley thought again. She began using recycled materials, like old fabrics and used leathers, to make her sneakers not just unique, but also sustainable. Fashion isn't just about looks, it's about impact, Riley reminded herself. She continued posting pictures of her work on Instagram, gaining followers who appreciated the art and creativity behind it. As Riley's creations gained popularity, she realized that her old shoes weren't just a starting point, they were the first step in something much bigger. On a cold Sunday morning, Riley sat on her bed, sipping a hot cup of tea, her eyes glued to her phone. She was mindlessly scrolling through Instagram and TikTok, following the stories of fashion influencers who were sharing the latest trends. Videos by designers like Aiden Voss, who shared tips on how to use sustainable materials in shoe design. Aiden Voss was a major influencer in the world of sustainable fashion, with a deep passion for using technology and recycled materials in his designs. "I want to be like him," Riley said to herself. She started gathering the materials she needed: some paint, a piece of old leather, and a needle and thread. She knew these materials wouldn't cost much, and that she could find most of them at a local hardware store. She began thinking about a design of her own, inspired by nature, with vibrant colors and geometric shapes. "I want to create a shoe that represents my personality," Riley thought. She began working on her old sneakers. She enjoyed the process of customization, feeling that each step added something special to her shoes. She started using bright colors and drawing geometric shapes inspired by nature. She felt like her old sneakers were transforming into a unique work of art. "This is amazing," Riley said to herself as she looked at the shoe she was working on. She began posting pictures of her progress on Instagram, using hashtags like DIY fashion, sustainable sneakers, eco-chic. She was surprised at how quickly her photos spread, gaining her new followers who were interested in art and creativity. "If I can do this, maybe I can do more," Riley thought. She began interacting with her followers, receiving their comments and likes. She felt like there was a large community of young people who shared her passion. She started exchanging ideas and tips with them and learned a lot from their feedback. "This is the great thing about social media," Riley said to herself. She started watching TikTok videos where young people shared DIY fashion challenges. She was amazed by the creativity and innovation that these young people exhibited. She participated in some of the challenges, using hashtags like DIY fashion challenge, sustainable fashion. "These challenges make me feel like I'm part of a huge community," Riley said. She began using TikTok to post short videos about the process of customizing shoes and how to use recycled materials. She was surprised at how quickly her videos gained traction, gaining new followers. She started building her own brand on social media and interacting with other young people who shared her passion. "If I can do this, maybe I can do more," Riley thought. She began considering entering DIY fashion competitions, showcasing her designs on a larger scale. She knew that many competitions allowed young people to display their creativity, and that there was a great chance of winning valuable prizes. "This is my dream," Riley said to herself. After weeks of hard work and continuous creativity, Riley had finally finished designing her custom sneakers. The shoes were a little masterpiece, blending vibrant colors inspired by nature, recycled leather, and even some 3D printed embellishments. Riley felt proud of what she had accomplished, not just because the shoes were beautiful, but because they represented her identity and her values of sustainability. "This is me," Riley said to herself as she looked at the shoes. "This is who I want to be in the fashion world." Riley decided to share her achievement with the world. She took several photos of the shoes from different angles and made the final touches on the pictures using a photo editing app. Then, with confidence, she posted the photos on her Instagram account, tagging them with hashtags like DIY fashion, sustainable sneakers, eco-chic, handmade with love. "Let's see how it goes," Riley said as she pressed the share button. At first, Riley felt nervous. She knew there were so many talented designers on social media, and the competition was fierce, but she was determined to share her creativity, no matter the outcome. A few hours later, the comments and likes started flooding in. Riley was amazed by the positive reactions. Many of her followers admired her design and praised her use of sustainable materials. Some even asked her to share the steps of how she made the shoes. "Thank you so much," Riley wrote in a comment. "I'll share a video soon showing how I made these shoes." But the comment that truly surprised her came from @CustomKicks, a major influencer in the world of custom sneakers on Instagram. They wrote, "Your design is amazing. Have you considered entering the Soul Summit contest?" The Soul Summit contest? Riley wondered. She quickly searched for information about the contest. She discovered that the Soul Summit was a major annual event that brought together sneaker designers from around the world, allowing them to showcase their creations on a large scale. It was a great opportunity to win valuable prizes, meet other designers, and perhaps even get a chance to work with big companies. Can I really enter such a contest? Riley wondered. She decided to take her chance. She began preparing her application, gathering all the photos she had taken of her shoes, and wrote a short story explaining the journey of creating the shoes, how she used recycled materials, and how technology supported her design. "This is my story," Riley said to herself, "and I want the world to hear it." She submitted her application for the contest and began waiting. The days passed slowly, and Riley felt both nervous and excited. But she was determined to keep working, to continue sharing her designs on social media. "Even if I don't win, this experience is worth all the effort," Riley told herself. 2 weeks later, Riley received an email from the Soul Summit judging panel. The email brought incredible news. "Congratulations! You've been selected as a finalist in the Soul Summit contest." "Oh my God!" Riley screamed, jumping for joy. "I did it!" Riley was overwhelmed with happiness. This was her big break, her chance to fulfill her dream of becoming a famous designer. She started preparing for the event, deciding to make more custom shoes to showcase at the exhibition. "This is my chance to prove that I can be part of this world," Riley said to herself. After receiving the news of her final nomination for the Soul Summit contest, Riley felt a mix of joy and anxiety. She knew this competition wasn't just about showcasing shoes, it was a fierce battle between talented designers from all around the world. She also knew that she needed to prepare well and give her absolute best. "This is my chance to prove myself," Riley said to herself. "I have to be ready." Riley began planning her strategy. She knew she had to stand out among all the contestants and create a design that would grab attention. She considered using new techniques, like 3D printing, to add an innovative touch to her shoes. She also decided to focus on sustainability, using recycled materials in all her designs. "My design needs to be not just beautiful, but it should carry a message," Riley said to herself. She started researching new ideas. She browsed Pinterest, Instagram, and TikTok for inspiration. She came across many innovative concepts, such as shoes that change colors with light, shoes with LED lights, and shoes that incorporate augmented reality. "These ideas are amazing, but I need to find a way to add my own special touch," Riley thought. She decided to create a shoe inspired by nature, using colors from rainforests, gemstones, and clear skies. She also planned to use 3D printing techniques to create intricate geometric patterns on the shoe. "I'll use bright colors to grab attention and geometric patterns to add a touch of luxury," Riley said to herself. She began working on the new shoe. The process was challenging, but she enjoyed every moment of it. She used recycled materials, like old fabrics, and used leather, and added her personal touch with vibrant colors and 3D printed embellishments. "This is the shoe I'll submit to the competition," Riley said to herself as she looked at the shoe she was working on. But Riley knew that just the shoe alone wouldn't be enough. She had to create a strong story and explain why this shoe mattered and why it deserved to win. She began writing a story about the shoe, how it was inspired by nature, how she used recycled materials, and how technology supported her design. "This is my story, and this is my message," Riley said to herself, preparing for the competition. As the competition day approached, Riley's excitement and anxiety grew. She knew she had to prepare well and create a unique presentation. She began working on a presentation that explained the story behind the shoe, how she used 3D printing techniques and sustainable materials. "My presentation has to stand out. It has to shine among all the other entries," Riley said to herself. She started rehearsing the presentation, making sure everything went smoothly. She also reached out to her friends on social media, asking for their support and encouragement. "Thank you all for the support," Riley wrote on Instagram. "I'll share all the details of the competition soon." Competition day. On the day of the competition, Riley wore a stylish outfit and brought the shoes she had worked on with so much love. She felt nervous, but she was determined to give her best. When she entered the exhibition hall, she was in for a big surprise. There were many incredible shoes, some using advanced techniques like augmented reality and virtual reality. Riley felt excited but also a bit anxious. How can I compete with these? Riley wondered. But then she remembered all the hard work she had put in, all the creativity she had shown. She remembered that the competition wasn't just about winning it, was also about showcasing her creativity and sharing her message with the world. I'll do my best, Riley said to herself. The presentation, when it was Riley's turn, she stepped onto the stage and began presenting her shoe. She explained the story behind the shoe, how it was inspired by nature, and how she used recycled materials. She also explained how she incorporated 3D printing techniques to create intricate geometric patterns. This shoe is not just a work of art, it's also a message, Riley said. It's a message about sustainability and the importance of using technology in service of the environment. The results. After all the presentations, the judges announced the results. Riley didn't win first place, but she did win the Innovation Award in recognition of her creativity in using 3D printing and sustainable materials. This is amazing, Riley shouted, jumping for joy. I did it! After winning the Innovation Award at the Seoul Summit competition, Riley felt an overwhelming sense of happiness. This was the moment she had been waiting for, the one she had worked so hard to achieve. But she knew this was just the beginning. She knew that she had to keep working hard and take advantage of this opportunity to realize her dream of becoming a famous designer. This is just the beginning, Riley said to herself. I have to keep innovating and find new ways to add value to my designs. Working with Aiden Voss. After the competition, Riley received an email from Aiden Voss, the famous fashion influencer who had noticed her work during the contest. Aiden was impressed by her creativity in using 3D printing and sustainable materials, and he offered her the opportunity to collaborate on a new project. This is a dream come true, Riley said to herself as she read the message. Riley began working with Aiden Voss and his team on a new project aimed at combining advanced technology with sustainable fashion. The project involved using augmented reality (AR) techniques to create an interactive experience for customers, allowing them to see how shoes would look on their feet before purchasing. This is an amazing opportunity to learn more about using technology in fashion, Riley said. Riley started diving deeper into the world of augmented reality. She learned how to use specialized software to create 3D models of shoes and how to integrate these models with mobile apps. She felt that this technology would open new horizons in the fashion world, enabling designers to offer unique experiences to customers. Imagine being able to see how the shoe will look on your foot before buying it, Riley said. This will change the way we buy shoes. New challenges. But the work wasn't easy. Riley faced many challenges along the way. She knew that using augmented reality required advanced technical skills, and she had to learn a lot in a short period of time. She also faced difficulties integrating augmented reality into her designs, as she had to find creative ways to apply the technology without compromising the aesthetics of the shoes. Challenges make me stronger, Riley said to herself. I have to find innovative solutions. She started collaborating with programmers and other designers, exchanging ideas with them. She benefited from their expertise, learning how to overcome challenges. She also continued using social media to connect with her followers, asking for their opinions on her new ideas. Thank you all for your support, Riley wrote on Instagram. I'll share all the details of the project soon. Innovation in design. Over time, Riley began creating new designs that used augmented reality. She made prototypes of shoes and used AR to add intricate details and 3D embellishments. She created an interactive experience for customers, allowing them to see how the shoes would look on their feet and how colors and patterns would change depending on the lighting and angle. This is the future, Riley said to herself. Fashion isn't just about appearance, it's also about the experience. She started using sustainable materials in all her designs, such as organic fabrics and plant-based leathers. She was always searching for new ways to be more sustainable and create designs that didn't harm the environment. Fashion must be sustainable, Riley said. We must use technology to serve the environment and create a better future. The first launch. After months of hard work, Riley launched her first collection of shoes inspired by augmented reality. The collection featured a variety of shoes, all using augmented reality to add 3D details. Riley felt proud of what she had accomplished and was excited to showcase the collection to the public. "This collection is the result of all the hard work and creativity," Riley said. She began organizing a launch event for the collection, inviting her friends, followers, and media outlets. The event included a presentation demonstrating how augmented reality was used in the shoes and how customers could try the shoes virtually before purchasing. "This is the future," Riley said during the presentation. "Fashion isn't just about appearance, it's also about the experience." The results: the shoe collection received a great response from the audience and gained widespread media attention. Riley started receiving orders from major stores to showcase her collection, and she also received many requests from customers wanting to buy the shoe. "This is the dream come true," Riley said to herself. "I'm so happy I made it." After Riley's success with her first collection of augmented reality-inspired shoes, she became even more determined to continue innovating and expanding her influence in the fashion world. She knew that this success wasn't the end of her journey, but just the beginning. Riley was convinced that technology and sustainability could be the key to transforming the fashion industry, and she had to keep pushing boundaries toward new horizons. Expanding the brand. As the demand for her shoes grew, Riley realized it was time to expand her brand. She started thinking about how to produce her shoes in larger quantities while maintaining sustainability and quality standards. She decided to partner with local manufacturers in Toronto who used sustainable materials and fair labor practices. "I can't be part of an industry that harms the environment," Riley told herself. "I need to be a role model for sustainability." Riley began searching for partners who could help her produce her shoes. She looked for manufacturers using recycled materials and fair working conditions. After several meetings and factory inspections, she found the perfect partner, a local factory committed to high sustainability standards. "This is the partner I've been looking for," Riley said. She began producing her new collection in collaboration with the factory. Using recycled materials like organic fabrics and plant-based leathers, she incorporated augmented reality technologies into her designs. Riley worked tirelessly to deliver unique and innovative products while maintaining sustainability standards, expanding into global markets. As Riley's fame grew, she started receiving orders from stores worldwide. Retailers in New York, London, and Paris showed interest in showcasing her collections. Riley realized it was time to expand into global markets. "This is my chance to reach a larger audience," Riley said. "I need to seize this opportunity." Riley began reaching out to stores across the globe, offering to collaborate and display her collections. She shared the story of her brand, her vision for sustainability, and how she integrated technology into her design. "I want to be part of a movement to change the fashion industry," Riley said during a meeting with a major store in New York. "I want to show the world that fashion can be both sustainable and innovative." Riley received widespread praise from global retailers and started collaborating with them to showcase her collections. She began shipping her shoes to stores in New York, London, and Paris, receiving orders from around the world. Leveraging social media. As her brand expanded, Riley recognized the importance of social media in building her brand and engaging with her audience. She began intensively using Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, posting videos that explained how her shoes were made and how she used augmented reality in her designs. "Social media is a powerful tool," Riley said. "It allows me to share my story and show the world what I can do." Riley started posting educational videos on YouTube, demonstrating how sustainable materials were used in shoe design. She also shared DIY fashion challenges on TikTok, using hashtags like DIY fashion, sustainable fashion, eco-chic. "I want to inspire others to become part of the movement for change," Riley said. "I want to show them that fashion can be both sustainable and innovative." Continuous innovation. Riley knew that continuous innovation was the key to maintaining her success. She began exploring new ways to expand the use of augmented reality in her design. She thought about using AR to create interactive experiences in stores, where customers could see the shoes in a 3D environment. "We can create a unique shopping experience," Riley said. Customers could see the shoes in a 3D environment and change the colors and patterns however they like. Riley started collaborating with programmers and designers to create a mobile app that used augmented reality. The app would allow customers to try on shoes virtually, change colors and patterns, and even add 3D embellishments. "This is the future," Riley said. "Technology can create a unique shopping experience and make fashion more interactive." Dear viewer, in Riley's journey, an inspiring tale from old shoes to global fashion success, we've explored more than just entertainment. This story isn't just for your amusement, it's much more. It's a roadmap, a guide that can help you on your own path toward achieving your dreams, no matter what field you're in or what passion you're pursuing. 1. Passion is the starting point. As you saw in Riley's story, everything began with her passion for fashion. Passion is the driving force that pushes us toward our goals. If you feel passionate about something, no matter how simple or unconventional, don't hesitate to pursue it. Passion will make you wake up excited every morning and keep you going even during tough times. Find your passion and start working on it today. Don't wait for perfect circumstances, as dreams aren't achieved by waiting. 2. Self-education is your strongest weapon. Riley didn't study fashion design at a prestigious university. She learned through YouTube, TikTok, and Pinterest. Self-education is the most powerful tool you can have in today's world. Whether you want to learn fashion design, coding, marketing, or any other field, there are free resources online that can help you. Leverage the internet to learn new skills. Look for free courses, watch tutorial videos, and read books and articles. Knowledge is power, and self-education is the key. 3. Sustainability is the future. Riley showed us how creativity can blend with sustainability. Sustainable fashion is not just a trend, it's a necessity. Using recycled materials and eco-friendly techniques can have a huge impact on the environment and set you apart in your field. Aim to be sustainable in everything you do. Look for ways to reduce your environmental footprint, use recycled materials, and support eco-friendly products. 4. Social media is a powerful tool. Riley used Instagram and TikTok to build her brand, engage with her audience, and showcase her creativity. Social media is a powerful tool that can help you reach a large audience, build your brand, and connect with people who share your interests. Tip: use social media to build your brand. Share your work, engage with followers, and use the right hashtags to increase reach. 5. Don't fear failure. Riley didn't win first place at the Seoul Summit, but she didn't give up. Failure is not the end of the road. It's part of the journey. Every successful person has experienced failure, but they kept trying until they succeeded. Tip: don't be afraid of failure. Learn from your mistakes, grow from them, and keep working toward your goals. Failure is a lesson, not the end. If you enjoyed Riley's story and want to be part of our journey toward inspiration and innovation, don't hesitate to subscribe to our channel. We will continue to share more inspiring stories, targeting various fields, offering practical tips you can use in your daily life. We'll be bringing you stories about technology and innovation, sustainability and the environment, entrepreneurship and self-development, fashion and design, marketing and creativity. Subscribe now to stay updated and become part of our community aiming for change and inspiration. In conclusion, Riley wasn't just a success story. She was an inspiring journey that can motivate you to achieve your dreams. Passion, self-education, sustainability, social media, and embracing failure are all keys that can help you along your journey. Join us on this ride and be part of the change. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next story. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. We'd love to hear from you. Subscribe now to stay updated and become part of our community aiming for change and inspiration. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next story.